Okay, so for tonight, I wanted to make some garlic biscuits. So I'm going to show you how to make the easiest, the fluffiest, best biscuits that I think you could ever make. And they're going to be garlic buttered biscuits. So they do call for buttermilk, and every time there's a recipe that calls for buttermilk, I never have it. So this is what I keep in the pantry. And it is so good. It's just a buttermilk blend. It looks like this. And it's 4 tablespoons to 1 cup. So you always have, your buttermilk on hand, and you don't have to run out to the store and get it. So what we're going to start with is 3 cups of self-rising flour. Before I do the biscuits, I'm going to show you, well, first of all, I'm going to show you the pan. I'm just using the oval pan. It's 8 by 11, and I buttered it really, really well on the bottom with just regular butter. So after I make the biscuits, on top of them, I'm going to pour a garlic butter. So the way I'm going to make that is I'm just going to take, the garlic in a jar, and I'm going to put a half a tablespoon in a stick of melted butter that I did in the microwave. And then I'm going to take the Kinders, the blend, the salt, pepper, and garlic. And I'm going to do 1 teaspoon of this. And then I'm just going to take some parsley flakes. You can do, half a teaspoon. Okay, so let's blend this all together. And you can taste it. And if it doesn't taste that garlicky to you, then you can always add more garlic. So now back to the biscuits. Since we made the garlic butter, and like I said, this is 3 cups. Now on the buttermilk, so we're going to start with 3 cups, but we're going to add them very slowly because we might not need all 3 cups. So we're going to pour this in, and this is, just a nice sticky dough, and it's lumpy, and it's just a real fluffy dough. So while you are making the biscuits, you need to preheat your oven to 400 and make sure your pan is all ready and buttered. And this is the way it's supposed to look, just like this. Just real lumpy and sticky. And then we pour it in. And you can use any kind of baking pan that you want. Okay, so in the pan, you just put them in. See, aren't these the easiest? They are so good. There's no rolling out. Nothing. It's just pretty much stir, dump, put in the oven. So good. And these are going to fluff up really, really well. And then we cut them after. So now on top of this, we're going to put the garlic butter. Let me stir this up. So simple. So delicious. Just want to pour it all over. Yum, it smells so good. All this great garlic. And in the oven it's going to go. And we'll see these lovely biscuits when they're all done. Okay, these beautiful garlic buttery biscuits just came out of the oven. And I know they don't look like biscuits now, but they will, because we're going to let them sit for 5 minutes. And then we're just going to cut into them. Just cut in like the size of biscuits that you want. Okay, we're gonna cut into these now. So this is when you can make them small as you want, as big as you want. So I'm just going to, and plus, you know, a square pan is a lot easier than an oval pan. So you can use a 9x13, and then you'd get a lot of the biscuits too, and it'd be easier to cut. So we'll just cut into them like this. Boy, do they smell so good. And the reason I wanted these is because the mister requested them. We're having a roast tonight, so he wanted some of the garlic butter biscuits. Look at these, so good. And then we'll turn it this way. These biscuits are so flaky and so delicious. I can't even tell you. Okay, I got them all cut, so let's get into these. Wow, are they, look at them. So fluffy, so yummy. Delicious. Well, I want to thank you so much for coming into my kitchen. I hope that you will try these. I know you will absolutely love them. If you don't want garlic, then just make them, just put the stick of butter, melt it, and just pour plain butter on top of them. And we'll see you next time.